Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by and seeing what I'm up to today. Kevin's got some more info and I'm just gonna hit the play button. We know the deal. Oh, got my picture following me where I'm going.
Hey everyone, Kevin here with your April 20th stimulus check and stimulus package update. First, unemployment, then we'll talk EIDL, and then we'll talk a second round of stimulus. So first things first, do not get discouraged with unemployment. A lot of folks very discouraged about unemployment because it's taking so long to get these $600 checks, and trust me, it is extremely frustrating. The bill passed now over a month ago, and some folks still don't have their unemployment pay. They're still getting the runaround about how to even apply for it. California opens their portal in 2 hours. A lot of states do already have their portals up. Others are still working. But I want to show you some good news. Chad, in our Discord group, we have a bunch of Discord channels that you can join and chat with. Anyway, Chad posted a screenshot of a deposit that he got from unemployment insurance today. It's pending this morning. Here you go. Look at that. $756 deposited with a second transaction for $1,944. That's $2,700 of unemployment insurance pay through the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program. Now, I'm not exactly sure how this is broken out, but I do know that retroactive pay was included for Chad.
And obviously it depends on what day you said that you were unemployed, but this is good. The money is finally starting to flow. He got his retroactive pay payments, and now he's getting his weekly disbursement. So this money is coming.
And if you're frustrated and you're discouraged, you should be. But the good news is, it's gonna come. You're owed this money. Yeah, it might take another 2 or 3 weeks for you
to start seeing it in your state. It just depends.
But if you can make it through this, I have faith that you're gonna get caught up with these pandemic unemployment assistance payments. As painful as it is, and remember, if you've been denied, apply again. Just follow your state's rules. A lot of states actually have rules that say, yeah, you actually have to get denied regular unemployment to be able to.
Well, this will be a redo.
For the $600 per week plus.
Maybe not.
Which could be $150, it could be $200, $400. It depends on your income and what your state sets as a base. So this is good news that we are actually starting to see this money flowing. And last time I mentioned that you might have to get denied. Somebody's like, well, I didn't have to get denied to get my pandemic unemployment insurance payments. I read the comments. Look, obviously, if you don't have to get denied and you get your payments, good. That's a thing.
That's a good thing that happens. Yeah, duh.
Is different. All right, moving on, I want to touch on the EIDL. We've got some comments here in the Discord chat. Take a look at this one. Oliver, who's also a course member in my real estate investing course. Oh, and quick reminder, the coupon code for those programs does expire at the end of the month, which is in 2 days. Posted that he got his $1,000 and he submitted it wrong. He actually put in 0 employees instead of 1, and he still got the $1,000. So there's hope, in other words. This is really good. If you accidentally put in 0 employees.
Yeah, but I didn't even get, it's still not updating. In New York State, I can't get in mine.
Let's just go ahead and make people who put in 0 a 1 employee company and give them $1,000. That's really good. This is motivating. Look at this. We're actually seeing money flow now. In other news, we have this leaked IRS email that suggests employees come back to work and bring their own face masks. That is, all individuals are to wear cloth face coverings while in IRS facilities and workshops. Although the IRS is seeking to procure PPE, personal protective equipment, such as masks and gloves, each IRS facility may not be able to initially procure equipment for all of its employees. Therefore, employees are required to bring their own face coverings for their nose and mouth. Well, maybe that means we'll start getting more of our phone calls answered again. Although I don't think you can blame me for wondering what IRS agents are going to sound like on the phone with masks on. Now, regarding the PPP, apparently the SBA system is still a disaster. Even at 3 a.m. in the morning in Utah time, we see that the SBA E-Trans website is crashing and issuing error messages. Now let's talk about the second round of stimulus and some updates regarding that. Yesterday I outlined for you what Mitch McConnell and the Republicans appear to be demanding regarding additional stimulus in the future. We've also heard Donald Trump suggest that he's ready for additional stimulus to states, local governments, to build infrastructure, whatever, and he's even expressed interest in possibly being open to more stimulus checks to individuals. Yet today, the Wall Street Journal reported that Donald Trump has said, why should the people and taxpayers of America be bailing out poorly run states like Illinois, for example, and cities, in all cases Democrat run and managed, when most of the other states aren't looking for bailout help? So this is definitely starting to turn into a partisan battle before Congress even returns back to work to debate on this next week. I believe Congress is going to work this week to work on judge confirmations and other things. We might see some more bills introduced, but this is not looking good so far in terms of how the discussions are going to be going next week. Now, not that this is a surprise, but Nancy Pelosi did come out and say last night that it might be time to consider a, quote, guaranteed income, end quote, as 26 million Americans are suddenly jobless, and also reiterated pay for heroes and additional support for local governments, police, fire, frontline workers, and so on and so forth. She also said, quote, we may have to think in terms of some different ways to put money in people's pockets. So obviously, this just reiterates what we already knew about the Democratic POV, which unfortunately was also in the New York Times met by sort of a contrarian argument again from Mitch McConnell on the Republican side. The American people do not need tangential left-wing daydreams. He didn't mention anything again specifically about being anti-checks, but clearly there's a lot of drama happening in Congress, which, what else is new? By the way, the stock trading platform Webull sent me an email, and they said, hey, if somebody opens an account and deposits $100 within 24 hours, they'll get one free stock worth up to $250 now, and then after that money funds, they'll get a second free stock worth up to $1,400. So great way to get yourself 2 free stocks. Use that link down below to join Webull. Of course, let me know what your thoughts are on this potential for a second stimulus and any other kind of thoughts or questions you have in the comments down below. You can join me in the Discord channels we have. We have a bunch of different categories for unemployment and stimulus check questions. A lot of helpful folks in there. I'm in there pretty often as well. And don't forget to see how much life insurance would cost you. It was surprisingly cheap for Lauren and I, so we signed up on our phone, took 5 minutes to do with Apple Pay, and we were done and had life insurance. That was easy and fun. And they are even covering the crazy madness that's going on right now. So there you have it, folks. Check out the links down below.